going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this stream, this fine Tuesday morning, April 11th. My goodness, we are just ripping through this year. We're approaching the halfway mark for April, which I don't even know what to think anymore. Stuff's just flying by. So let me see what we got here. We'll jump into comments in a minute. Let me just get the comments set up. Let's see who we got here today. Andrew Johnston, good morning. Aaron Kennedy, good morning. International Travel Channel, Guten Morgen. Am I saying that right? It sounds German, but actually I have no idea. I'm just guessing German because no, I don't think it's... Actually, I don't know. You tell me. My brother lives in Germany now, so I was just guessing German because it sounds similar to what he says to me. Chief Burning Elk, yo, what's happening? So what did I name the stream again? I don't even remember. Because I realized it was probably a little too bearish. Oh, boring. Boring April maintenance. Okay, well, I guess that's accurate. I don't know what's going to happen in April. We didn't have a town hall yesterday, and it doesn't seem like, there's going to be some major updates just yet. We did get land, so I feel like April is going to be boring, but Bitcoin is over 30K. So there is a little hype for that. In fact, let's go see what we got from a market perspective. We can check Hive Engine first. You can see we're sitting pretty near peg. We're not quite there yet, but we are burning a solid amount of DEC. We're down to 5.2 billion. And we seem to be burning a good amount every day. Now, Bitcoin isn't over 30K here, which is a little sad. But, hopefully Hive Engine will catch up. I suppose there's an arbitrage opportunity there. I should be going and buying Bitcoin on here so that when we eventually catch up, it'll be good. Or buy it and then withdraw it. So I don't know what the percentage difference is right now, but I'm sure it wouldn't probably beat the, 0.75% withdrawal fee? Yikes. That's a bit high. GLX sitting around 1.6 cents. It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's better than 1.5 cents. And SPS trying to flirt with 3 cents again, so that's cool. It's been interesting to see Bitcoin essentially do a 2x year to date. And I don't think we've really seen that among alts. In fact, if you don't mind, if we can... Oh, whoops! What the hell is that? That's right. Bitcoin Gecko. Ooh, let's turn that down a bit, shall we? Please, thank you. All right. I wish there was a way to see like year to date. I guess we could do 90 days. But it doesn't give the percentage gain for 90 days, so that's kind of annoying. But we did go from what? 17K over the last 90 days. So that's almost a 2x. I feel like the only thing that could potentially follow it would be ETH, but I don't think ETH has even done that well. $1,300 to $1,900. It's about a 50% gain. So yeah, it's Bitcoin's time. This is bear market. Everybody's consolidating. Banking system's going kaput. So nothing really is going to compete with Bitcoin, but we need the Bitcoin pump to sustain so that we can get our, hopefully, not just percentage, but X gains. But you know what? I actually haven't looked at SPS. I know we had a low of 2.5 cents, but I don't even know when that was. What are we on the 90 day? Whoa, did we actually drop down in March? Why? Wait, why did we drop down to two? Oh, we dropped to 2.3 cents in March. Wait, what the hell? What the hell happened in March? March 11th? That was literally a month ago. Why were we down so low? Oh, maybe all the banking stuff that was happening. Everybody consolidated into Bitcoin. Could be. I don't remember this 2.3, 2.4 cents. Honestly, it feels like things have been bullish the last 3 months. I was expecting the 2.5 cents. Yeah, around here, like late December, early January. All right. Well, hey, I mean, whoever made this trade, doing pretty well. That's almost like a 33% gain if you sold the top. But, hopefully we're not done rising yet. And what was this pump here? Why did we pump like so much in February? I don't know. I'm having fun looking at market stuff, though. We can have fun with charts. We can have fun with card charts, too. That's been a new fascination for me. But let me go back and see who else we got here. Ghostly BG. BC, good morning, both of you. Perfect pronunciation. It is German. Okay, thank you, International Travel Channel. Wibble Wee, Icy Flow, what's up? Yvonne saying I should have tagged this as not safe for work. Oh, Yvonne, you need to get... Never mind, I won't say anything. What's up, Mystic Force? Good to have you here. Lots of hype around CFX. What is CFX, Icy Flow? Is that another coin? Gregory Levenfield is here as well. Good morning. Venston Fulf. Can't stay long, but howdy. Well, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate that. Should I look up CFX? CFX. I'm just searching it on Central Florida Expressway Authority. When I type in CFX into the search thing. Oh, should we go? Okay. What is this? Conflux blockchain? Oh my God, it's up 150% on the year. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sure. Can this thing like pump? I mean, it has pumped a lot. But you know what? I don't know. I'm really feeling my Bitcoin maxiness right now. Everything's just a shitcoin. So this thing is gonna pump and dump just like Solana did. Okay, let me be a little less toxic, I suppose. I don't know what's happening with Solana, but I think anybody who's in Solana right now and seeing a lot of the migration from Solana to Polygon should be concerned. I actually am quite bullish on Polygon, just because I've been reading so much about, like, obviously there's gaming stuff happening there, and there's gaming stuff happening, and what else is going on? Oh yeah, music stuff. Polkadot, I haven't been following as much. But here's the thing, you know what I think is going to happen next? We're going to get the Shanghai update for Ethereum, and I think this week or this month sometime. I think the plays, instead of more L1s, I really do feel like it's going to be all of the L2s on Ethereum. Everything's just going to consolidate to Ethereum, and then eventually everything's going to consolidate to Bitcoin. Because like where are all the competitors now? I mean, where were all those other chains, right? I mean, I guess you have the BNB chain still up there. Cardano is hanging around. Polygon is the only one that I feel like, they started off as an ETH side chain, But Solana like literally goes down from time to time, and then Polkadot I haven't been following. So this is a very uneducated or uninformed take, I should say, not misinformed. But yeah, I really feel like I've been hearing so much about the L2s on Ethereum, and I really think that if those can take off, it's going to make the L1 conversation moot. So you look at trends of like most major updates and such, or most major like technologies, and it always consolidates to like the top few, right? Like most people in the world are either using Apple OS, iOS, or Google Android, right? And sure, there's a smattering of stuff, but like that smattering is not significant. Or like PC versus Mac, or I don't know. I'm sure you guys can come up with more examples. Let's see. So Eros, what's going on? Am I in champ again? I am not. I'm struggling. This has been a really tough season. I am not in champ, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. We'll see. Hopefully I can just touch it. If I can just get there to get more champ chests next season, that'd be great. I see people saying it's worth throwing $100 at it in case it does 100x. Well, it's already done. What has it done? It went from 2 cents to 44 cents. That's 22x. So yeah, look, again, for anybody who's like looking at all these like low cap coins, this is the time to be like speculating and investing, not when like the market gets super hot. So I'm not saying that you can't make a ton of money off of it. In fact, you know what? Let me go back to, was it CFX? Where's the market cap at? It's not even $1 billion market cap. But I don't know anything about the tokenomics. So it's not even $1 billion market cap. 100x would take it to what, 100 billion? I mean, 100x to take it from 1 billion to, I guess it's not quite 1 billion yet, but like BNB is not even 100 billion. So that like again, but everything goes up, right? When the market pumps, everything goes up. Lots of liquidity comes in. So where's Solana at? Solana's, is this really just an $8 billion market cap now? Oh my goodness. Where was it a while back? I must see now because I don't normally track market caps for these other coins, but this was at a close to an $80 billion market cap. Now its market cap is all the way down to 8 billion. So while the price hasn't slid 90%, the market cap has, because they just keep issuing more. 250. Actually, no, it has dropped more than 90%. Never mind. Whoopsies. 250 to 200 to $20. Yikes. See, I again, none of this is financial advice, but it's just like Polygon. And I actually don't know the tokenomics for Polygon, so again, another uninformed take. But like, where could this go to? Can this compete with BNB? Fees, community, all of that potentially. I mean, that's a 5x. But we're not looking for 5x's here, right? Everybody wants that 100x gain. Mitchell saying, I'm not sure how I feel about land now. Kind of surprised that Cardano is still high. Wait, what do you mean you don't know how you feel about land? What does that mean? Aaron, didn't realize that we battled earlier. Well, we didn't. I mean, our accounts did, but I did not participate in that battle. So, but GG's, did I beat you? I don't even know. I've only played a couple of games on my account today or over the last. I played this one and I lost. Where did we play? Oh, we played here. Oh, well, GG's. I beat you. Or sorry, Archmage beat you. Yeah, so a lot of my gaming now I'm doing over on the Nifty account. Guys, I have to admit, playing in bronze is not as bad as I thought it would be. And because I'm in a guild, I got a couple of the soulbound summoners, and then I got a couple of gladiators, and they are dominating in bronze. It's kind of outrageous. And I know we talked about that a while back with Tails and Darkest Night, but okay, I got lucky. I opened a Korra, right? So that's been super helpful. But I don't even use Korra all the time. Obviously, Earth isn't always available, but I still like using the blue guy and Captain Katie on the life team. Tomorrow, Fed update, CPI report, and ETH update. Ooh, tomorrow's going to be a big one. Tomorrow will be a big one. Yeah, Mystic Force. I like Polygon too. BC, what do you think of the ETH NFT collection of 32 Splinterlands teams? NFT owners can vote to kick suspected bots from league. Owners can sell team with approval of the league. Oh, is this in conversation to like the discussion we were having on Saturday or Sunday? Okay, I like where your head is at, but the problem is that there's no way. There's just no, like, there's no way to have that kind of, actually, no, there is. I mean, it would have to be decentralized governance, like pure decentralized governance. But I don't even think we need to go that far, right? Like, I want to make, and I don't know what you mean by Splinterlands teams, but I want to make that league with 32 people. And we don't even need 32 people. I think if we could get 20 people, it could be really fun. 20 people, and then you make it just like the what is it, Premier League? How many teams are in the Premier League? Premier League. We'll go soccer route, not NFL route. But the problem is that, like, I don't know how to program all that governance into ETH, for example. Oh, my internet's down. What's going on? Let's see if Siri can help. How many leagues are... Jeez, I can't even talk. How many teams are in the Premier League? There are 20 clubs in the Premier League. Okay, so there you have it. So we could do 20. And I think there's enough interest to do 20. The problem is, let me ask this. Would you be interested in following what's happening in that league, or would it only be interesting for the people that are in the league? Because I have no problem setting it up. I think it'd be really cool. We'll put up like a website, or just like a place where people can view, like, the standings and maybe links to battles and all that. Huh. I just think about the botting. Like, that's really the most difficult part to navigate, which is why, like, sorry, I'm just like thinking in silence right now. I want to do this, and I am thinking through it. I'm just wondering, like, who would we get? How would we determine it? Could we do this at multiple levels, right? So could we have this at a, like, could we have this at a, I don't know, maybe a diamond, and then also at like a silver level? And you could only join one, right? Like, wherever your deck is. That way there's like some opportunity for like people in lower leagues within the game to have this kind of opportunity. It's just so we'd have to come up with a structure and, not a structure, but like a policy. Because it's just like, if you're found botting, what happens then? Are you just automatically kicked out? Like, you just forfeit the rest of the thing? or even like that XBot helper, like GoCBG was talking about. I like where your head's at though, BC. So doing stuff with NFTs. I would love to do stuff with NFTs. Yeah. Part of it is like, okay, I want to create like a competitive league, but the thing is like the moment you make it not just competitive, but you also put a lot of capital on the line, right? A lot of prize money. People will find a way to get the advantage. I don't know. Talking market today. Yeah, I mean, we're talking whatever you want to talk about. Dice 12. There's no tournament today because we got maintenance coming up. So I like having a day in the week where I love the tournaments, but I also like get so wrapped up in them, especially if I'm playing. Even if I'm not playing, I love just like checking through. So having a day where we stream on maintenance and just relax, just have a chat, have some coffee, hang, whatever the case is. So if the SPS listing goes on a big exchange in 2 months, will the boat have been missed? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. The market isn't pumping yet. I mean, Bitcoin's pumping, and the market's like, this is kind of exciting. But I think it'll be a bit. There's a lot that is going to go down over the next 60 days, most likely. That could make things very bullish. It could also make things very bearish. But I think people are understanding the value of Bitcoin now. Truly, truly understanding the value of Bitcoin. And I'm not talking about making money. I'm talking about decentralized, trustless, with no counterparty risk. And so we're going to see Bitcoin do its thing. And hopefully, even if the market, right, the stock market and real estate market, all this stuff is not doing great because the banking sector is just whatever. Hopefully people will flock to crypto and not just Bitcoin. I mean, it's weird for me to say that as a Bitcoin maxi, but obviously I have holdings in this game and I want people to pump SPS so that I can buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, Polygon is my number 3 holding. All right, there you go, ICFlow. So we're on the same page. I mean, yeah, again, I'm not trying to poo-poo on CFX. I actually think that you're probably right. There's going to be tremendous room. You want to find, like, what's the Solana of this pump or of this next cycle? What's the Solana? What's the Avalanche? Like, what are where is Avalanche? See, like Avalanche, Cosmos, like all these things that people were talking about. I mean, all of those things are essentially gone now. So you want to find those projects that are going to pump, and then just make sure you have an exit strategy. Mitchell, I'm wondering how much more they will fundamentally change land. I know some things will change, but it always seems to be pretty radical. Yeah, I would say do not make any decisions on land until they have a white paper out. And then even then, wait for the white paper to be out for like 2 weeks, because you'll have a lot of people upset about the white paper or the post, and then they will try to make a counter proposal. So you just want to give it some time. Hey, Tails is in the house. Who would have thought? Well, we did show it live on stream a couple weeks ago, or months ago, maybe. I don't even know how long ago it was. Bronze is kind of OP right now. 1 DEC equals 1 battle energy. You make that back in just battle SPS earnings. So in bronze, I'm making 0.1 SPS. How much is that? In bronze, 1.1 times 0.03. Oh, you're right. That's 0.3 of a penny, and that is more. Man, so I should just be playing every day, all day in bronze. So that's actually only going to get. That's actually only going to get worse as the price of SPS goes up, and DEC stays the same at PEG. But you know what, guys? This is the virtuous cycle. This is exactly what you want. Why? Well, because you want bronze earnings to be so ridiculously stupid, right? Now, why do I say that? Mainly, when we look back 18-ish months ago, to second half of 2021, the thing got exploited to hell. But there weren't there wasn't any limits set in place. So you could create an unlimited amount of accounts because there were unlimited starter cards, and then DEC was just in the virtuous life cycle where the more demand there is for DEC, the more gets printed, and at some point it's going to come crashing down. And we felt that, right? We lived through that over the last 12 months, right? So, but the reason that so many people came into the game was because they could earn stupid amounts of money in bronze, right? So you fast forward now 18 months, and here we are with several significant changes, right? A couple of which have been the ranked rewards update, requiring you to own the cards that you have, requiring you to level up the cards that you have if you want to play at a higher level. But we're not talking about higher levels. We're just talking about bronze, and you can get away with playing novice cards all through bronze. So there's also a limit on energy, right? There's still ratings inflation, but there is a limit on energy. So the important thing here is we're talking about it being OP because you can spend 1 DEC, and if you win your battle, you essentially 3x that amount, right? So you 3x your amount, and so people are going to take that gamble all the time, especially if you have a solid deck and you know that you're most of the time going to get a win. Let's be real. If you just play the law of averages, right? If you have a 50-50 win rate, but you're getting 3x every time you win, that's a no-brainer, right? Like in the long run, you will eventually come out ahead. So it's actually great now for the economy, because what ends up happening? You're going to create another life cycle, but this time not with DEC, because DEC will not have no reason to go above its peg. You create a life cycle because of the relationship between SPS and DEC. So what am I talking about? Okay, so you come in and you burn 1 DEC in order to play another game for energy, right? And you can do that not an unlimited amount of times, but you can scale it unlimitedly with the amount of accounts that you have, although that is also limited by the amount of cards. So you can do that, right? Burn 1 DEC to earn back 3 DEC worth of SPS. Now, as SPS goes higher, right? If SPS goes to 4 cents, all of a sudden, now you're burning 1 DEC with the potential for a 4x return. DEC goes to, or SPS goes to 5 cents. Now you're burning 1 DEC with a potential 5x worth of a return. Okay, you see what I'm talking about here? So people are just going to start burning a crap ton of DEC, which in turn, like I said, it's not a death spiral, it's a life spiral, which in turn, burning that DEC reduces the supply and therefore causes people to either buy and burn, or just burn SPS, making it, a little bit more scarce. So SPS value starts going up, right? So now all of a sudden, like, we're talking about doing this at scale, and there's still a ton of cards out there, right? There's probably enough cards for somebody to come in and make a 100,000 bot army just using all novice cards, and they don't even need to have all of the cards in Chaos Legion. You can just have like 2 splinters, 3 splinters covered, and just have your bots focus on that, only play those battles. So we can still have a massive amount of accounts that are being botted. But what happens with the life cycle? With the life spiral, it's just all these accounts start burning DEC, an additional 50 DEC per day, right? And again, I'm talking like major scale here, right? So we're talking about like 100,000 bots burning 50 DEC a day, which what's that going to equal? Actually, that's not that much. So 100,000 bots. That's 1 million. That's 50. Oh no, screw it. That's 50 million DEC a day. 50 million DEC a day. So we talk about the new player experience. We talk about all this. There's a fine line here. There's a very fine line in terms of wanting bronze to be profitable while also making sure it doesn't ruin the game. And I probably sound way too bullish right now. But I'll tell you this, right? I can't say that it's not going to ruin the game or the game experience or whatever the case is, but I can say that if at some point over the next, I don't know, 6 months, 12 months, whatever, people figure this out and you get massive amounts of either new players or people figuring out wanting to come in and make the bots, make massive bot farms, and they start doing this because they realize that they can farm crap ton amounts of SPS, that raises the value of our SPS, right? That raises the value of the SPS here. I still maintain Flywheel, the Flywheel or not, we are going to go through periods where we print a ton of DEC and we're going to have to find more whatever for that DEC, more sinks for that DEC. And hopefully land will be that thing, right? And we don't have this overhang. So I'm not saying that this situation can't mess up the game, right? But I'm just saying that it would create, it could and potentially would create an opportunity where things just go absolutely bonkers again, because people realize they can come in and infinite money loop, right? Infinite money loop at the lower leagues where you burn 1 DEC, and if SPS is at 3 cents, you get a 3x return. If SPS is at 10 cents, you get a 10x return. If SPS jumps to 20 cents, right? You're getting a 20x return. And all you need is a 50-50 win rate. So just some interesting food for thought. But that's a great call out by Ivan here. So I'm expecting all of you to set up all of your bot farms ASAP. BC saying, I would watch the league or participate if I could get in. I think it'd be fun to follow league standings and playoffs. Yeah, I really think that's the case too. Okay, so I'm going to put a call out for this because I think it could be really fun. I'm willing to set it up. I'll tell you right now, I probably have to charge something for it, just for infrastructure and keeping all of the standings and whatever, and just the time that I'm going to spend on there. But I think it could be a lot of fun with people that we know. And it's just like, it's an honor system, but hopefully it would be an honor system. Hopefully it'll be an honor system where everybody that we know is somebody. I was just thinking about it. If anybody wants to be in and I don't know you personally, I would probably want to like have a video chat or something, or like just talk to you, get to know you. And I'm sorry if it's KYC in that way, but it's like, I can't have like faceless, anonymous usernames just like jumping into something if I'm going to like put hopefully a lot of time, energy, and if we can bring capital into the game from outside sources, right? Like, I don't know, that'd be cool. That XBot team helper is actually worse for tournaments than actual bots, in my honest opinion. How much is the XBot team helper? Because like, I'll be real. If it's like everybody, people in the league, some people are going to use it, then it might as well be where like everybody should have access to it. Because what you want is an even playing field. And I know that the XBot helper is still going to screw things up because it's going to give the same recommendations. But, there will at least be a human element of like somebody looking at that and being like, my ego is tripping right now. And I don't want to listen to the first or the best option that XBot is giving me. I'm going to go with the second one or the third one, or I don't even want to go with any of them. Right. I screw XBot. I've played this rule set before. I know what team I'm going to go with. And this is going to be it. Can't really police bots. I have access to a private bot you can't track, and so do others. Now, Icy Flow, my question for you is, can this bot play any game? So can it play live tournament games? Can it do challenges? What can the bot do? And the problem is that I know no matter what we come up with, a bot can be programmed to do it. But I'm curious where the level of sophistication your bot is at right now. I bought my land, so I'm done. Yeah, I'm the same way. State of Survival, we've missed you, man. We were talking about vouchers so much on one of the previous streams, and then I was like, I haven't heard from State of Survival in a bit. So I'm glad to see you are doing well. I have a real stupid question. It's okay, no stupid questions. How do I burn SPS for DEC? Like, where do I go on the dashboard? Oh, that's super simple. It's not called burn, it's called convert. So you go to your SPS page, and there will be a convert button right here. So once again, you can see like you can buy SPS, stake, transfer, all that, and then you just hit convert, and it'll show you what the current market price is, what the market price for DEC is. And let's say you want to burn, I don't know, 1,000 SPS. That's how much DEC is going to give you. So super simple. Super simple. Hopefully that was helpful. Farm GFLs for land in the meantime with bot farms in bronze. There's another opportunity. I mean, I don't understand why more people aren't farming in bronze right now. And I know that's not like a popular, I shouldn't be like saying that, but it's like you can farm in bronze right now. If you can run bots for cheap, why wouldn't you? It's just why wouldn't you? The thing is, I don't know how to run bots. I don't have access to like a bot net. So I have to buy Archmage tokens. So it's like for every bot account that I would need to set up, I'd have to pay like, what is it, $30 for an Archmage token plus $10 for the $10 for the spell book. So like each bot is going to cost me $40. The ROI on that is not very good. But if you don't have to pay for the $30 token and you can just run the bots yourself, I don't know. I just feel like the amount of value you can get by just buying the starter cards and farming reward cards and SPS over the next year is going to far outweigh the $10 you spend on the spellbook. And I know that's not what the team wants, but that's where the reason I'm calling it out is because that's where the issue is, right? That's where the quote unquote exploit is, because it's not incentivizing the right behavior. How do we fix that behavior? I don't know. More important question is, do we have to fix that behavior? Do we have to fix that behavior? Because I just explained the life spiral, right? Do we have to fix that behavior because there is a cap now on the amount of cards required? Or sorry, not a cap on the amount of cards required, but it's just like you can only earn if you own cards, and there is a finite cap on ownable cards, right? Which will continue to dwindle over time as more stuff gets combined and more stuff gets put on land until and unless we get the next mini set, right? Sorry, mini set or Rebellion. But Rebellion's what, 6 months out, maybe more at this point? Yeah, I don't know. Who wants to share a botnet with me? I had hoped the limited energy would reduce ratings inflation, but it's not. Soulbound cards are carrying bots up. Yep, 100%. And that's the thing, guys. You only need to do this for a little while. Once your account has enough Soulbound reward cards in it, it can play by itself. You just leave it in bronze. It'll win 50-ish% of the time, and it'll just like the deck will continue to level itself up. It will literally feed itself forever, which is kind of a crazy thing to think about. It makes me want to go and buy like one deck, like a silver or gold level deck, and go like farm in an account for, a season or two, and then move it to the next account, then move it to the next account, move it to the next account. State of bronze is very important to the health of the game as a whole. Bronze is very healthy right now. My bot is earning nice. DEC is being burned, baby. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The more bots, right? I talked about 100,000 bots coming in and playing in bronze. You're going to earn less SPS, right? But that could be offset by an increase in SPS because all these bots are burning a ton of DEC. So there will be a weird like equilibrium that we like shoot up with. But, it's hard to say what that essentially looks like. Tail says, from a flywheel perspective, as SPS gets more valuable, you burn less SPS for DEC. The abuse is capped at the bronze silver SPS pool amounts. Good call out, Tails. Maybe you can run some numbers for us. I forgot how much is put into the bronze pool monthly, but we can go look at that. State of survival, it's convert SPS option. Oh, thanks for letting them know. So Tail says, scariest term on the internet equals infinite money loop. Yeah, man. Well, you know what? It's only scary if you're late. If you're there and all the suckers coming after you, that's when you sell. Yvonne, yeah, everyone can use it for a few DEC per battle helper call. The good thing is that everyone can see when you use Xbot Battle Helper because it has a Discord channel. But are there other helpers out there? Private helpers? Icy Flow does everything. Man, you know, it's just like, I know I've been saying that like a human player cannot beat a bot player at the highest levels of the game. Again, assuming access to all the cards, but I do want to see what that looks like, right? Like, we have some exceptional human beings that are able to beat, you know, IBM Watson at chess or whatever it is, like, you know, or Go. I don't know. Could be interesting to see playing against the top bots in like a controlled manner. Land is the game now, not the card game. Nah. I mean, land is cool, but the card game is still where it's at for me. I mean, I'm excited about land, don't get me wrong. Good luck getting GFL in bronze. Good luck getting any cards in bronze. Hey, my bronze journey has been phenomenal. If you're not watching the Nifty Arcade or Nifty New Player Series that I'm doing, I'm surprised at how well it's been going and how much fun I've been having. So to me, that spells something really, really positive gathered in Magic. The fact that I can play, like, I stayed up way too late last night, catching up on all my battles in the Nifty Arcade thing. And what's funny is, like, I probably could have like played more if I just bought more battles with DEC. But it's like I ran my battles all the way down to 50 because I'm just like, I was having fun playing, and yeah, it was good. So if I can have fun playing in bronze, I feel like new players can have fun playing in bronze too. So that to me spells a very positive sign. I know the new players aren't here yet, and everybody's like upset about it or whatever, but guys, the bull run is what brings new players in. Rising asset prices brings new players in. So hopefully Bitcoin above 30K is going to help with that. I have 4 Xbot tokens and 1 Archmage on 5 accounts, all with own cards doing great. Yeah, it's a great time. I got a few new clients at the same time and I'm swamped, so I don't have time to play. I'm just waiting for the next wave of new players. That's fair. I hope you're renting your cards out and getting at least some return on that. You can DM the bot. You don't need to use the channel. Oh, okay. Which boy is more effective between Xbot and Archmage? Oh, which bot? Most Dirty. You sound like a new name here. Welcome to the channel or the stream. Oh, I thought I bought 1 block. I got a rare. Nice. Congratulations on that. Xbot doesn't take a 35% fee. So yeah. AI Chris. I don't know if I've seen your name around here before too. See, we're getting some new names. Oh, so I made a video, or not, I didn't make a video yet, but I wanted to make a video because I wanted to see how many new players we had. So on Twitter, I posted it on Twitter, and I posted a poll on this channel as well. How do I get there? Oh gosh, my internet's so slow. It's not going to happen. It's going to spin until we're all in the ground. Jeez. I like Xbot more for the interface and stats, but the form is pretty much the same. Can we raise 100k DC to get back to basic rule sets removed from the game? Oh man, I hate that rule set too. I let me put it this way: I hate the rule set, but more so, I hate how often it comes. Like, why is it like? It's so annoying. I feel like it's there all the time, and like it always comes in like it always comes in waves where it's just like, okay, I have a chance to do like 3 battles now, and then 2 out of 3 battles, it's like back to basics. I'm like, well, that sucks because that's not the experience I wanted to have. I have next week off, so I'm going to grind bronze account hard and see what I get. Nice. Elistios, good day. What's going on? Have you been playing the Easter event for Decrops? No, I haven't, Mitchell. I've just been doing the very bare minimum in Decrops. I have not been focusing. I missed my rewards last season, and that really pissed me off. I had everything I needed for it. I just didn't sell one thing. and I had family in town, his birthday and all this, and I forgot. And so, man, oh really? You're just gonna say that there's no internet, even though this computer here has internet. You're gonna say that there's no internet. So the problem is you, computer. Jeez. Okay. Oh, it listened to me. It listened to me. It's coming back online. All right, come on. Thank you all. What's going on? Ruben Gutierrez, what's happening? Good to see you here. Don't ban Back to Basics. Get Immortalis. Get Immortalis. You can get Immortalis. You can get what's that other dude's name? The Magic Reflect guy, Ouster Rotwell. He's another good one. They have some good Easter NFTs for the event. Okay, I will look into it today. I'm overdue to do a video there anyway. So thank you for the heads up. I haven't stopped playing. It's just I haven't been focused on like keeping up with everything. Let's see here. Gold foil legendaries. I wonder. It's been crazy to see the prices rise on some of these. Just phenomenal. All right, well, whatever. My computer's being super dumb. Oh, you heard me, did you? Okay. Okay, so here's where we're at. 112 votes. I asked, when did people start playing Splinterlands? Only 1% is in the last 3 months. So 1 out of the 112, maybe 1.1 out of the 112 that voted joined in the last 3 months. Another 1% joined in the last 6 months. You have 9% that joined in the last year. So we'll say like April of last year. And then everybody else, 89% and up is a year ago. Or earlier than that, sorry. And then I also did Twitter. And Twitter's kind of the same. Oh, it's 1.4%. So 0.014 times how many votes? 138? Maybe 2 people. 2 people on Twitter joined within the last 3 months. Another 2 people joined within the last 6 months. So those new players aren't quite there yet. But, hopefully once we start seeing SPS do some jump flips, that'll help. Have you checked out the Golem game on Splex? Nice idle game. I have not. Is it good? I'm cheap. I don't feel like paying the 20 hive. I think it's cool. I'm glad they're doing it because I still play Rising Star. So, but I'm kind of like Rising Star is just on like autopilot for me. And I don't even know what I'm doing with the star bits. I'm just collecting more of them and then eventually selling it for like less than a fraction of an SPS. But I'll go check it out. Was it 20 hive? Wazrap is giving away free Summoner Spellbook in case anyone wants a free account. There's still 300 left. I'm curious if we're going to see a lot from Wazder. I hope so. Well, don't worry about it right now. They're down. Might be because of Cooking going live. Ooh, yep. I saw that update yesterday. Sold the Go for Lyra. I won on Splinterlands TV for $80. That's going to buy my 5th and final plot from 0 to 5 plots in 5 days. Well, congratulations. Hey. Wait, so you're going to have... Do I still have the white paper open here? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Where the title is at? So if you have 5 plots of land, you're going to be a warden. It's actually cheap to become a warden now. You just buy the 5 cheapest plots. Was it 60, 70 bucks? Before, you had to spend like almost more than double X, or more than double that. Because plots were like 150. Rooney's gonna be the tough part. I mean, hey, look, for a 5% bonus in your gameplays or in your gameplay, that's not nothing. I'll get a 10% bonus, which is kind of nice. Again, it's just like how does this stuff compound over time? I mean, I think like it does compound a lot. So it's cool. Yixin designs are great. Post-apocalyptic, doesn't need much of your time too. Awesome, dude. You know what? I want to chat with Yixin again because we talked very early on, in I think the Splex whatever, but he's an absolute beast, man. He's just I am so impressed with all of the stuff that Splex puts together, all the different tools, the innovations, market, and integrations with all the different projects out there. So I'm glad to see that people are enjoying that game. I will try to make my way over to it, but I just fear it's going to be like Splinter Forge for me, where I say that a bunch and then I don't. Any clue when we're getting the new listing going live? Anyone? Are you talking about like the SPS major exchange listing? No. I don't even know if that's been confirmed yet. They said it could take a couple of months. So I would say we probably won't hear anything about it until like June at the earliest. Guild, go to level 4 now. Should be interesting, brawl. Oh yeah, welcome. It's tougher. I will admit, I've been kicking butt in my brawls. I've been doing gold level, so I'm gonna show off here. Oh, never mind. I can't show off. At least not yet. But I think I went like 6-2 last time. I guess I can put out a call. It looks like we are recruiting, or at least we have a spot. But I feel as though we need gold, like high level gold foil players. So if you're like able to play in like diamond or gold foil, that would be helpful. Gosh, I can't imagine how expensive those decks are, though. Actually, I don't have to imagine. Can't we just go to Splinter Cards? Set value. So if you wanted a Diamond Plus, just Chaos Legion Gold Foil, 17K. Yo! You wouldn't need every card, but the important ones you would definitely need. Now, if you were to do Rift Watchers, $9,000. That's a little more attainable. I don't know how I don't know if Rift Watchers is enough though on its own. You know, it'd be interesting if you could do like Rift Watchers plus all the reward cards. I mean, 3,600 for the reward cards is still outrageous. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't 3,600 a couple of months ago, or even a month ago. Rune Guard is currently 5K. Yeah, Warden sounds cool. Let's go. Warden Ghostly BG. Exchange stuff. Yeah, Lysias, I don't know when we're gonna hear about that. I would bet it's gonna be a couple months. I think it got approved in March, so I don't know. I'd say give it 8 to 10 weeks. Which I don't know why, because I'm supposed to be Papa Bear, right? But I don't know why I'm feeling super bullish about the summer from a macro perspective. I think there's a lot of things that can open the floodgates for crypto worldwide, even though the US is like being very unfriendly to crypto right now. But like, Hong Kong is going to open, have some more crypto friendly policies, I believe starting in June. So that's a big piece of it. I think we're in an uptrend this year for Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin usually goes up for 3 years and then down for 1 year, up for 3 years, down for 1 year. So 2022 was the down year. Now, I don't think we're going to hit new all-time highs, but in 2019, for example, we saw Bitcoin go from a low of like 3,500 up to 12K. Like that's almost, it's a 3 to 4x right there. So could we see Bitcoin go from like 16K to 48K? Yeah, and we would still be down. Like we'd still be down significantly from the all-time high. But imagine what kind of breathing room and momentum that's going to give for the rest of the ecosystem, right? Because 2019 had a nice pump. Even summer of 2020 had a good pump too, right? So I think we're in an interesting spot here because people are, as I said earlier, discovering the value of Bitcoin outside of it just being a speculative asset to make money on. It's like, oh, now I get why people say buy Bitcoin and never sell. It's not because like I want to make a ton of money off of it. It's because I'm exiting the system. Lackey Lukey, what's going on? Hello. Good to see you again. I get just over 78,000 PP for my one plot of land. Should be good. Yeah, I'm going to struggle with PP for sure. My PP will not be as large as I'm hoping. Brawls are going to get wrecked once land comes out. All the older cards plus gold foil moving to land. Maybe, but there's also, keep in mind, there's also a lot of trash gold foil cards from alpha beta. So I would assume that not everything's going to go. A lot of people will recognize not just the brawls, but also the tournaments are going to be, a huge incentive to keep their cards off of land. So it'll be an interesting mix. Mystic Force, do you know, Lack? Okay. Should be there in time for the next bull run. BTC 30K right now, so we're slowly creeping back up. Yeah, I don't think that this is I don't think we're in the bull run just yet, unless you want to count like, we're in the early stages of the bull run. But from a Bitcoin bull run perspective, I don't think we really feel that until end of 2024, so end of next year, because we're about 1 year out from the halving. And usually it takes anywhere from 6 to 18 months to feel the full effect of that supply crunch. And the thing is, people don't learn, right? So it's just like people are going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. They're going to make a ton of money off of Bitcoin. And then we're going to get into a situation where all these like coins start popping up. Like look at Icy Flow today. Icy Flow was shilling us CFX, right? So it's just like people are going to take some of their profits, dump into the CFX, and we're going to see the waves where Bitcoin goes up, and then people sell off Bitcoin to go into altcoins, and altcoins go up, people sell off to go into Bitcoin, and vice versa, until 2025, in which all of the money that's probably being printed right now for all the money that's being printed right now for a various sort of things, and that may be printed more over the next year or two, or over the next year and into 2024 for all this banking stuff, which I think is a serious thing, right? That's when we get our next round of inflation. So we'll probably feel it like end of 2024, 2025, similar to how we felt it in 2021, and then maybe 2026 is going to be that next down year. So that's kind of how I'm viewing the cycle, just from a macro perspective. No price predictions, but we followed it pretty much to a T almost 3 times now. 2013, 2017, 2021. And so this year last year looked so much. 2022 looks so much like 2018, like just ridiculously like 2018. And now this year is already shaping up to be very similar to 2020, to 2019. So, see BTC, yep, slowly creeping up. I've been buying beta water max cards, getting the market up to 200. Nice. All right. You want his Rooney? Which one? Oh, you want his Rooney. Gotcha. Okay. That's a nice one. The green background. Dragon, good to see you. I hope maintenance addresses the issues where players can't use both DECB and DEC at the same time. Okay. Nice to see BTC going up. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I know that they're working on that. I have no idea what the time frame is, although I think that is very much a priority item. So we'll see. We'll see what they come out with. Hopefully you'll find out in a couple of hours here. But I do know that they're focused on it. Solving chaos. Yes, the halving is the focus, but the pump can handle before or after the halving. What do you mean can handle? Bitcoin 4-year cycles has been predictable for the last 12 years. Well, I'm saying we can have a significant pump this year and still not hit the all-time high, right? So that's why when I look at altcoins, for example, right, for let's talk specifically SPS. Like I think SPS can. I'm not saying it will, but I think SPS can do multiples from 3 cents, right? And this is why I always put out like. Again, I'm not making a price prediction. All I'm saying is that SPS could go from 3 cents to 30 cents, right? And 2 things could be simultaneously and fundamentally true about that situation, right? SPS jumps from 3 cents to 30 cents, and we have done a 10x within a couple of months time frame, which is huge from a returns perspective. Yet we are also down 70% from the all-time high, right? But seeing a coin or a token do a 10x is what gets people excited, right? So it's like, again, what am I doing? How am I looking at it? I'm just minimizing risk everywhere that I can. So it's just constantly taking off the table. I call it my ice cream money, right? So, and I think everybody should have a plan too, right? This is, it's funny because this is what Darkest Night and I always talk about. It's funny how much this comes up in our private conversations over the phone. Because he's just like, we have to hold each other accountable, right? Like, don't get caught up in the hype, don't get caught up in the euphoria. And at some point, when one of us says to the other, like, I forgot what his exact thing was, but he's just like, when this happens, when XYZ happens, we have to look at each other and be like, all right, take some off the table. And that's it. Learn from our mistakes from the last bull run. Solving chaos. I think 2024 and beyond, a new pattern will happen. Less 70% swings, etc. I think that, I think a lot of people are going to think that, and it's not going to happen. Just like a lot of people thought that about 2021 and it didn't happen. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, is this time for hyper Bitcoinization? Or what do they call it? The super cycle? Yeah, they just got caught up in the hype. Everybody with their laser eyes and their 100K targets. Now, that's not to say that I wouldn't want that to be the case. And I do think a banking crisis, not just in the US, but Western banking crisis, could push hyper Bitcoinization. But I had a tweet or a post somewhere where I was just like, hyper Bitcoinization happening in a bear market feels way more like, it just makes way more sense than in a bull market. Because in a bull market, people are just irrational. People are just like, oh my God, this is great. Like, make money. I'm just going to spend whatever. But it's not real, right? Whereas, why is Bitcoin pumping now? Well, is flight to safety, right? People are trying to risk off from potential issues within the banking system, both here and in Europe. And so that's why you're seeing Bitcoin pump, and ETH is kind of following it, and the rest of the market's like, okay, at least we're not going down anymore. The rest of the crypto market, but ultimately Bitcoin's the one that's made almost like a 2x gain, while SPS is sitting here looking pretty with a 20% pump. So if SPS goes up, I don't think it's as good as you say, only because liquidity is crap. So you might not be able to get profit much if you were to sell it, or am I wrong? No, you're right. But here's the thing, right? So euphoria does something weird to people. And this is why, like, I'm trying to position myself to take that ice cream money. Because if SPS jumps or pumps from here 3 cents to 30 cents, right? That we're just going to use that as the example because it's nice, clean numbers. So if SPS jumps from 3 cents to 30 cents, I would have made a 10x on that, right? With the SPS that I've accumulated or that I've bought at this level, and I have been dollar cost averaging it. So I would have made a 10x from that. But somebody's going to see that, be like, oh my gosh, this token did a 10x and it's still down 70%. If I buy it at 30 cents, I can make a 3x because it's going to go to its all-time high. But I don't think that this is the year for that. So when I'm selling at 30 cents, there will be buyers at 30 cents because they think it's going higher. But essentially, I'm just dumping on them because I was here during the bear, dollar cost averaging in. So I'm new to SPL, so I'm not aped in, but I follow BTC for the last 5 years and know how to play that move. All right, fair enough. I mean, dude, I hope you're right. Like, at some point, yes, I do think Bitcoin will decouple from the rest of, the stock market and all that. It will lead the asset class, and I think eventually it'll be everything on crypto will be built on Bitcoin, but that's probably a decade or two away. So I hope you're right. right? That we get less patterns, less swings, less drawdowns overall. But I think it's going to take some fundamental shifts, which I do believe are happening now, right? If there's a crisis of faith in the banking system, I think people will finally understand why Bitcoin was created in the first place. 0.958 DEC. Looks like we're finally getting back to the peg feels good. Almost there. I really hope we can burn a ton of DEC at the lower like 3 cent levels. So I hope, like, in a way, I hope land stuff comes out in like chunks and people are just like slowly getting their DEC. So they're slowly burning the SPS for it. I don't know. Dragon, I tagged you a message in the land Discord. It will be fixed in today's update. Oh, let's go. All right. Well, confirmed, I guess. Secondhand info, but. And then he buys a keep. Who bought a keep? Do you believe that Bitcoin was a Trojan horse? They say it is a long game from the government to get us used to crypto. Then the government comes out with its own crypto. No. I mean, it could be. It could be. Like, nobody knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is. But I would say what makes Bitcoin special now is that it is sufficiently decentralized, and the only one that's like truly decentralized from a protocol perspective, right? Because people have tried to fork it. People have tried to fork it, and you have Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision and all that. So like, if the government ever like came out and like claimed that, I'm sure you get all the Bitcoin maxis that are very like anti-government that would fork it, and all of the people who are in crypto for crypto itself would go there. Right? Because it's like, what can the government do? Well, maybe they're sitting on the 1 million Bitcoin, right? Maybe they have access to Satoshi's wallet. What are they going to do? Are they going to, like, once everybody goes there, they're just going to dump the price? Because they can't turn it off, right? There's no like master switch for Bitcoin anymore. So all they can really do is ban mining, which, you know, I'm sure they're going to go after that, especially in a lot of, we'll just say, non-red states here in the US, because it seems like Texas and Florida and Wyoming are very Bitcoin friendly, or Bitcoin mining friendly, I should say. So they can ban mining, but mining isn't just happening here in the US, it's happening worldwide. And nodes are operated worldwide too. So no, I don't think that it was a Trojan horse, but even if it was, I think it's grown beyond something that the government can take full control of. And that's what scares them, right? So that's why they're fighting so hard against it, because it's all protocol based. It's math. There's no human emotion. There's no politics. There's no whatever. It's just every 10 minutes, here's the block, right? Or whatever it is, right? Every block, here's how much Bitcoin is getting minted. So SPS to 10K. That would be awesome. The idea is that government will give everyone a lot of crypto. Everyone pays all their bills and makes people happy. The caveat is now you have the government contract. Well, okay, so the government is going to do their own CBDC, right? Because the innovation wasn't, well, I guess the innovation was partially like blockchain technology. So they're going to do their own CBDC, most likely. But that's what makes Bitcoin so important. And that's why Bitcoin is the exit, right? You want to be holding some Bitcoin for when that happens, because Bitcoin is going to be like, I don't want to call it digital cash, but it's just like, it'll be outside the system. Incoming social credit. Yeah. I mean, all the stuff that China's doing now, I mean, they're going to introduce their CBDC soon, I think. If SPS jumps to 30 cents, I'm not selling. I'm buying Riftwatcher packs. Yeah, there you go. I mean, in a sense, that's selling, right? You are selling SPS. You're trading it for another asset. Now, you might not be trading it for US dollars or whatever your currency of choice is, but you are trading it for cards. You FOMO too much. You won't sell at 30 cents. You will buy more. Nah. Well, sure, Alex. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Both Alexes can think whatever they want. All you guys think that I'm just losing money. It's funny because like you and Alex Toro think that I'm losing money on the game. And it's just like, if I was doing that, why would I be here spending so much time doing it? But it's okay. Think what you want. I'm waiting for SPS to reach $10. I don't think we get there. That's a $10 billion market cap. And I was just looking at similar games this year, or similar games. Like even $5 seems ludicrous. Except if we burn a ton of SPS. So thanks, Sias. I haven't had enough coffee for getting into Discord yet. Yeah, government won't use Bitcoin. They'll use their own CBDC with their own access. Yeah. And the thing is, like, you'll have to operate in your own, in your own ecosystem, or your own country of residence. But ultimately, do you think gold foil Kron is a good investment? No. I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you want it for? Like, Kron as a card is no longer as like powerful as it used to be. And I don't think that it's like the best PP you can get for land. PP per dollar. So it really just depends on what you want, Danielle. Can it go sky high during the next bull run? Yeah, maybe. It definitely did last time, but I also think that the utility is going to change in the sense that, well, it's gonna be out of modern once Rebellion arrives. I have a client that wants to pay me in Tether. What's your opinion? Cash? I mean, I would always take cash, but if you get Tether, do not leave it in Tether. You should immediately trade that for whatever else you can, or withdraw it to cash. $10 sound crazy? Yeah, $10 is outrageous. Let's just for context, I want to show people where the rest of the gaming market is. I was actually about to do a video on it this morning. Oh, that's not what I want. I want categories, but I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to say in the video. So hopefully that will come at some point later today or tomorrow. But here, I mean, you can see, well, what's the gold? It's not even a gold standard, but like, where's Axie at? Axie's at a $1 billion market cap right now. We have 1 billion SPS in circulation. So a $10 SPS would be $10 billion. No game coin is worth that much. There's no way that SPS is. There's just no way that SPS is going to reach that unless we burn a ton and the market does an overall massive pump. And so this is why I think like the 20 to 30 cent like price target. Again, not a price prediction. I'm just saying 20 to 30 cent price target is way more feasible. Oh man, I didn't want to click on that. Because let's look at something a little bit more similar to Splinterlands, right? So here you go with Gala Games. This thing has a $300 million market cap. You have STEPN in the $273 million market cap, Illuvium $150 million market cap. Can we compete with those games, right? Especially if we're bringing a lot of stuff online within the Splinterlands ecosystem, Tower Defense, LAN, GLG, maybe more stuff, who knows? Yeah, I think we can, right? So with 1 billion tokens in circulation, 20 cents is 200 million. That puts us in the range of these projects. And I do think that Splinterlands is at this level, right? Like, I don't know if we're at the like Axie Infinity or ApeCoin or Sandbox levels. Those are really good. But I'm hoping that we'll get there one day. Super expensive, but if you can get a max copy, it's both a crazy good card to play and and have PP for land. Yeah, I mean it's a good card. So what can I say? Stop every time you say PP. I do a shot and now I'm drunk. Goldfoil Crown also 3x in the last week. Yeah, maybe it's not the best time to buy it, but solving chaos. Government need a way to devalue their currency. 2,000 years ago, they debased gold with copper. Today, we debase by using a printer. It's possible government will go digital, but they need a way to debase. Well, the thing is, they can print, like digital or not, right? They can print however much money they want. If they go to CBDC, you'll still get the Fed saying, "Oh, we want 2% inflation per year, so therefore we're going to control the token supply," right? In the same way that Matt, Aggie, and the team, they have control over the monetary policy of DEC, right? In the same way, like the U.S. government has a monetary policy control over, is it monetary policy or fiscal policy? I forgot which one's interest rates. But actually, they have both, right? Monetary and fiscal policy control over the supply of money, the U.S. dollar. SPS doing a 10x means $140 million market cap. No, it actually means more than that, Daniel. We are currently at about a 30 million. So a 10x would be about 280, 290, 300 million. Wherever you're reading the 140 million or wherever you're reading $14 million market cap is incorrect. Go to the game website and you'll see it there. Also, you can just do the math. 1 billion tokens, roughly 1 billion tokens at a price target of at a price of 0.03 means that we're at roughly $30 million market cap. Maybe I should start taking payments in SPS. That's a good idea. Or DEC. DEC will hopefully be stable now. I'll let you guys keep doing the math. I'm just going to keep stacking these stacks for dirt cheap. Let's go. So I would rather a gold foil blight to a gold foil crown. Is the game still up or is it down already? Nope, down. And I'm assuming Peak Monsters is down too. I do like Blight. Blight's pretty good. No need to apologize, Daniel. The thing with CoinGecko or Coin Market Cap is I don't think that they don't have all the info in there. I don't think they're counting like what's in the DAO, which is well, that's one piece of it. But yeah, I'm always bothered by the fact that neither of them are technically correct, because it's just like I don't know who needs to correct that, whether it's the Splinterland side or the Coin Market Cap, CoinGecko side. Is there a way I can develop land around your keep and build them up and fight your castle to overtake it? I don't have a castle. Are you talking about fighting the castle in the region? I don't know. You could put you should put a proposal in to see, if Matt can design that for you in the game. Bull Run, Ecstasy, and FOMO always goes beyond logic. Market cap, so we might see a $1 for a short while. Once it pumps. It's all about when. Yeah, Elysius, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think irrationality can last a lot longer than people realize, and so don't get me wrong, it'd be awesome to see $1, but I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't going to sell a bunch at $1. So I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't going to sell before we hit $1. Peak Monsters is up. Okay, let's see. Buy. Thanks, Chris. What were we looking at? I forgot. Oh, gold foil promo cards. So how much is gold foil blight? What? This thing is only $1,500? Is that for real? Why did I think it was way more than that? I mean, not that 1,500 is a small amount, but why did I think that it was like a couple or $3,000 or something like that? You know what's interesting too? There's not many blights on the market. Who's messaging me? I don't know if we can see it easily here. Wasn't there like a different grid view? There we go. I don't know where we can. Oh, available cards. There's only 67 Dr. Blights available on the market. I don't know. To me, it's still one of the best cards. I know it got nerfed a little bit with Scattershot going to Camouflage, but there's total BCX of 2,000 or 20,000. 20569 divided by 11. This means there's like only 1,800 max copies available. I think a better thing to check though, 20569 divided by 6. 3,400 at the gold level, but we already have a bunch maxed. How much are available for rent? There's 955 available for rent. Okay, that's a lot. Wait, how much are they renting for? How come they don't? Best price is 0.081 DEC. Yikes. But that's at level 1. If you were to buy, what, level 2? No, actually, you know what? What's the ROA at level 3? That is the real question, because that's when this thing opens up. 15%. Definitely interesting to follow. Okay, so yeah, I do own one Gopher Crown, but I think I should sell it. What would you buy? I asked Aggie to reach out and get the market cap fixed on CoinGecko, but he didn't seem to care. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I don't know that he doesn't care. I just don't think that that's probably a priority thing for them. Did you hear about the mistake Peak Monsters made by showing land resource types, grain or wood? Yeah, it's still subject to change. They weren't the only ones. Peak Monsters had stuff up, and then I think even Splinter Cards had stuff up for a while. But you know what? I think, I don't know, maybe because Darkest Night was telling me about Peak Monsters too, so maybe that's what he was talking about. Do show more. Oh, thanks. Peak Monsters not for me. Is this not live? No, this is definitely live, Red Ted. This is definitely live, Red Ted. I'm here right now and I'm reading your message. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe if I refresh Peak Monsters, it'll go down. There you go. Maintenance mode. But now I can't do anything. See, I could have just browsed around for a bit. I guess we'll go to Splinter Cards now. They don't go into maintenance mode, thankfully. Uh-oh, DEC slipping. Uh-oh, it's slipping. Come on. But check this out. We're still burning a ton of DEC. I mean, this is all for land, obviously. So that will have an end date at some point. Oh man, I'm tired. Wow, they keep adding new stuff. I love it. Dude, Splinter Cards is just top notch. So you can see what people own and where. Let's look up Darkest Thing. Because he's been buying and selling plots all over the place. This is interesting. Okay, so he's got one keep in 17.3. Let's go to... Oh, this is really fun too. The population thing. This is a new addition. Because I think when I made my video, it was just distribution and rich list. And now we've added population and player. So if I go to Area 51, all my Area 51 peeps, you can see the castle owner, you can see the keep owner, you can see how many plots are owned by all these individuals. So these are all my neighbors, which is cool. Let's see who I recognize here. Obviously, there's a bunch of people in my tract specifically. Virus, Stackin. I mean, I recognize a lot of names, but I'm not like friends with them. Well, let's put it that way, or at least they're not like, yeah. Chuni's there, Lotnik, fellow guildmate. I think Zenrock stops by. Antioch is cool. D Rambo, Beasteel. I think this is isn't that someone from Nifty Arcade? Oh, I gotta find out. Level Up Life is there. Vilson's in the house. Jovac. Let's go. This is gonna be a good time. VT Mac Guru, Butters, Omega Splinter, Druids. Oh, Icy Flow, you're there too. Icy Flow, what can I click on your name? Oh, I can. You are in. Oh, but I don't know. Okay. I don't know what tract you're in. I guess I can dig a little bit further, but we won't do that here. Stock Jockey 2, Marketable. I recognize these names. Instrumental, Stargate, Dehota. Fun stuff. I think we're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Oh. Ooh, this jumped up quite a bit. We're gonna hit 66.6% soon. Once we get to 100K. Oh man. Sorry, my eyes are just killing me. Let's see, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's already 11 o'clock. We've been on for an hour and a half and the time just flies. And it's starting to get warm here. So we're almost at 2/3 of land being revealed. And I think this is going to be something interesting, excuse me, to watch. What's going to be the rarest? And I'm not talking about rarity, but like the scarcest land type. Like by far, it's mountain so far. So whatever mountain produces, it won't be as much as the other ones. And then you can also do it from a magical perspective. So you can see how many magical fire, magical water. Ooh, magical dragon is definitely seems to be the rarest. At the common level, at the rare level, at the epic level. Oh, I guess not against water. And then, That's cool. Yeah, I need to dig into that more. We are live. Red said some features are still accessible. Just hit refresh. Ah, okay. Has crime shut up where you are? I'm seeing so many reports of shops, gas stations, car theft going through the roof. Not where I am specifically, or at least not that I'm aware of. But I used to live in Chicago. I used to live downtown in Chicago, and I'll be honest. When I go back, I mean, it used to feel very safe. Even though I know people are like scared of Chicago, but a lot of the violence in Chicago was localized to the South Side, where there's a lot of gang activity. But now, just like in like the downtown area, or even like the North Side, like I don't know. It just feels off. Like I love going home and seeing like family and friends and stuff, but I actually don't really like going to the city anymore. And I love the city too, man. I love the city of Chicago. Like it's just it was a blast. I lived there for 4 or 5 years. I mean, I grew up in Chicago, but like I lived in the city and enjoyed the city life for a couple of years, and it was amazing. So I don't know about crime, but it does seem like it's up, and everybody that I talk to there is up. But this is where, I mean, let's be honest, right? Like inflation is going to hit hard. It is already hitting hard. So, you know, who are the people affected, and what happens when, you know, what happens when it's affecting people who are like truly in need, and therefore I don't want to say necessarily encourages this kind of behavior, but when people have their backs pushed against the wall, like I don't know, and we're only get like, this is a problem. We're only going to print more money. Like we're only going to print more money to get ourselves out of all these problems in the future. Inflation's only going to get worse. So, yeah, at least we have a live after sound. I'm here with you, man. I would never pre-record these. That would take all the joy out of it for me. I actually really love hanging out with you guys. I mean, the videos that I put out, they are just the gateway drug. They are just the gateway drug to come get you to hang out with me on a live stream, because these conversations are always super enlightening, super entertaining. So, you know, I just put out videos because I'm like, here's a cool idea. If you want to talk about it more, come on the live stream, because that's where I have my fun. What site do we browse for land prices for like Magic, Occupy Plots? Peak Monster is probably gonna be the best. GLX is also creeping up today. No, come on. I didn't ape in yet. No, I wanted to ape in at a penny. I'm such a hoarder. I never sell anything. Whoa, Bradley Telford. CoinGecko work it on liquid SPS to stake doesn't count. Bradley Telford. Sorry to call you out, but I think this is the first time I've ever seen your name. So I just want to welcome you personally to the stream or to the channel. How long have you been playing Splinterlands? Today, SPS World will be better for land. Indeed. Okay, what is going on? Oh. Come on, man. I don't want my papers to be all over the place here. Or Legendary Dragon Magic. Magic Dragon according to Aggie. We live in good times. We do. I'm a macro optimist. I mean, I think the world is generally better today than it was 10, 50, 100, 200, 300 years ago. Is Chicago pizza overrated and can it be found in other states? No, it is not overrated. I will defend this. But here's the thing: I'm not a pizza discriminator. I will eat all kinds of pizza. So, but I think Chicago pizza has a wonderful charm to it. I'm sure I can understand why people won't call it pizza, because it's not like every other pizza, but that's what makes it special. And yes, you can find it in other states, but you got to look for Chicago deep dish. Also, you can, I don't know where you're at, Military Dog, but one of my favorite places in Chicago is called Lumalnati's, and they will ship it to you. So I haven't done that while I've lived away, but I've had several. No, I have done it while I've lived away. I did it once. It was awesome. I mean, it's not going to be like, you know, served at the restaurant. They ship it to you frozen, right? So it comes to you frozen, then you're in charge of cooking it. So you're not going to get the full restaurant experience, but you know, it's about the pizza. So, and hopefully you can find a place near wherever you are. Election year 2024, so government will print money to buy your votes. Does not matter what side you're on, each side. Yeah, I mean, I consider myself moderate or independent, whatever it is, I think that there's issues, a lot of issues with both sides, partisan politics, which is why crypto is just so important to me, because I feel like crypto presents like the exit. It's your peaceful protest to be like, I genuinely don't like the way that the government spends a lot of its money on war and whatever, and it's just like, if there's a phenomenal podcast which I would highly recommend everybody here listen to. I think it's on What Bitcoin Did. Yeah, it's a What Bitcoin Did podcast episode with a gentleman named Alex Gladstein, and I think Nick Carter was on there too. But that opened my eyes to the idea of taxes and war. And so for the longest time, right, before we got into this age of endless money printing that we've had, which has only been around since the 1970s, right? We went off the gold standard in 1971. But before that, the way that governments would fund wars is they would have to tax their citizens. And if they're taxing their citizens, because that's the only way they can make the money, at some point the citizens are going to look at this and be like, yeah, like, do we really need to be there? Like, I'm paying 30, 40, 50% of like my earnings to go fight this war, which I don't necessarily agree with. Well, now that all changed, right? And we even felt some of that, right, through probably like the 60s, right? Vietnam, Korea, all that. Like, a lot of people were protesting against it. So what happened in 1971? Well, we went off the gold standard, and now like the Fed could print whatever money it wanted. So in the interest of national security, and I'm not saying, this is not me being anti-military or anti-national security. All I'm saying is that the way in which the government respected its people, right, and the wishes of its people, that essentially went away. Because what's crazy is that with all the conflicts that happened since then, the government no longer needed to tax its citizens. It could just say, oh, we'll just print the money, right? We'll just print the money for the wars and the conflicts we need to fight. And ultimately, what does that do? It steals from the future. It devalues the dollar over time, right? And you can see very much how much the dollar has devalued since the 1970s, or even earlier than that, but more specifically since the 1970s. So, yeah, I don't know. It's I'm probably not doing it justice. I would highly recommend going to listen to it. It's a phenomenal podcast that I've listened to more than once at this point. Maybe even more, maybe even 3 times. I don't know. It's just like I keep going back and I get something new out of it every single time. Would you swap Keep for gold for Rooney? No. I want the Keep now that I have it. Again, with technology like DAO, are we really going away from politics and corruption, collusion potential, as well as going back to the same politic logic that is everyone can be bought? Elysios, no, I don't think DAOs are perfect. So no, what we're gonna do is go back from like the perceived democracy that we have into like, what is it, like, not like a digital oligarchy where you have like large stakeholders in projects making the primary decisions, right? That's what happens in Splinterlands now. It's like, yes, if you have an SPS, you can vote, but your 10,000 SPS is gonna mean nothing against somebody that wants to sway the vote with 5 million. As long as we continue to aid Ukraine, I'm fine. Cool. Power says, how's it going, After Sound? I'm good. How are you? Mystic Force, love it. All right. Inflation is a tax on the people from money printing, but has better optics for the specific party. A virus, what's going on, man? You're a little late to the party. It's all good. We're just hanging out. I don't think we've done anything crazy today. Hey, I got a question for you guys. So we have 43 people. I'm actually free, I think, tomorrow evening, and I'm wondering, should we try doing like an evening tournament? Would people be down for that? So if I were to do it at like a 7 p.m. No, I guess it wouldn't be a 7 p.m. It'd have to be like an 8 p.m. stream or 8:30 p.m. stream. I don't know. Would people be down? So that would be, so for your time zone, wherever you are at right now, that would be in roughly, why can't I do math? So 1 day and 9 hours from now. So whatever 9 hours is from now, add another day onto that. I'm just curious because I just want to see what the appetite is for like an evening stream, since I don't normally stream on the evenings. There's a region for sale for 150. Is it worth it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows what they're going to do with land? Backup? What? I'm good. Waiting for the 75% extra SPS. Well, you know what? I think my video is already outdated because we've had more people claim their land. So we're not at 60%, we're at 65. So it's going to be down a little bit, but you know, it's still going to be more SPS than you were getting before. And it'll push people to survey their land, hopefully at some point. But you know, the amount of land that I'm seeing that doesn't have a like building in a box or starter package on it, I don't know, like, you know, I highly doubt that the bulk of DEC getting burned is probably done for now. Now, all these lands at some point will need to, that didn't buy a building in a box, are going to need to get a power core. Is that what it's called? Yeah, power core. Or power source. So they will need to burn like 50 or 5K DEC. I do wonder, you know, I don't think we're at PEG yet. I mean, sorry, technically, obviously we're not at PEG, but I don't think we're quite through the DEC supply just yet. There's still 5.2 billion. And you know, we don't really get the sinks until like the end of the quarter. So that's like 2.5 months from now. Now we could, I'm hoping that we get guild stuff next month. That would be so awesome, but I don't want to hold my breath for anything just yet. So the question then becomes like, well, where are people burning their DEC? Sure, like it's not being printed outside of leaderboards, so it's not being sold in massive amounts, and I'm sure people aren't like burning cards en masse the way that they were before. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Got to chip down at this number too. Do people want Riftwatcher cards? Sorry, I don't know why I said it that way. That's a dumb question. Would people be interested in a group buy for Riftwatcher cards? Because now, like, DEC's back at PEG. So I feel like everybody that's waiting for Riftwatchers, everybody that has been waiting for Riftwatchers essentially will be everybody who is waiting for a potential proposal to come in to switch it to DEC for that discount. I mean, that discount is essentially gone for now, right? Even if we did, it'd be like a 5% discount. So I want to see how quickly we can work through this. And I've been considering organizing a group buy if there was interest. Now, the thing is, it all depends on how many people we get. Obviously, the minimum group buy would be 100 to get the benefit, right? Then you get a 10% bonus. So it's like, if we can get 10 people to buy 10 packs, right? Then everybody comes away with 11 packs. The next threshold from that would be, was it 500? Yeah, 500. So yeah, let me know if you're interested. All right, let me catch up with the chat now. Sorry, in Europe, so not for me, but nice idea. Oh, it's all good. I mean, I'm trying to find different times. I'm assuming morning times are best for you. So we'll keep the Sunday ones for sure. Just in time for the end of the stream. Nah, we still got about 15 minutes or so. Darren's in. Darren, good to see you here, man. Europe, buy the region, tax yourself. This is a question that I have for keep and for sorry, not keep, but like tract and castle owners, tract and region owners. It's like, is it really the best? Like, what's the relationship going to be like between a castle owner and their subjects, right? Or keeping their subjects. Like, do I want to own all the things in the same keep? No, I don't, because I can't maximize everything then. I want other people to maximize what they're doing so that as a keep owner, I benefit. So it's like, should I be buying plots elsewhere? I don't know. I've just been thinking about that. Your evenings are too late for... Yeah, no, I know. Evenings are not good for Europe. I guess the only other time would be afternoons, right? So I do the morning streams. I guess I could do a stream that started in like 4-ish hours from now. That might be better for Europe. But then it would suck for Asia, because I'd be like middle of the night for them. I'll take a pump. Just hit 10K stake. Let's go. I'll be in for the tournament, but not sure if I'm on the watch. All good, man. All right, I'm just thinking about it. Let me see what the interest is, and if Darkest Night wants to hop in. There's still 1 DEC per listing that adds up, and the massive use of daily reset for energy. Yep. We're getting there. You can still get DEC by buying Hive and then converting it to DEC. So people may do that. Well, but they're not creating more DEC than is in the system. I want packs to pump. Yeah, we'll get there maybe. All right, so Powis is in for a Rift Watcher bulk buy. Okay, sorry, let me ask a more specific question. If you were in for a Rift Watcher bulk buy, how many packs would you be wanting to get? Do you think Rift Watcher sells out before the year's end? And if you do think it impacts SPS supply very much, I think it'll sell out before the year's end. I think we're gonna hit a really interesting time over the summer. Not because, like, you know, I'm trying to make predictions in the sense that, you know, market's gonna go up. I have no idea what the market's gonna do, but I do feel like whatever happens with the market, the team will pivot and find a way to make everybody feel the scarcity before Rebellion comes out. Like, that's their whole goal with Land Phase 1. Well, or sorry, 1.5. Like, Rebellion might get pushed because we'll get this mini promo edition. But even if we don't get the mini promo edition, like, Rebellion will probably still get pushed. Like, it was supposed to be July of this year. Then before this mini set even came up, they already pushed it to September. So my expectation really is November for Rebellion. And I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed to 2024. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll be in. All right, cool. So we got some people. Oh, sorry, I was trying to get the numbers from folks, but I'll post about it too and see. GoFo Dr. Blight looks relatively affordable now. I know, isn't that crazy? Wait, how far? Oh, I'm only three minutes behind. I think we will see scholarships for plots by end of year. I don't know if we'll get Land Phase 2 by the end of the year, let alone like scholarship and delegation models. That'd be cool, but that'd be. I've been wondering about Castle Keep relations too. I don't know my castle owner. My castle owner is Kush. Did he like sell out of the game or something? Like, what's his deal? Relying on other people to max your keep productivity may not be the most ideal strategy, as they might not be as heavily invested in your areas you are. Ooh, that is so, you know what? That is so clutch, KQ Forever. You're absolutely right. See, part of the risk is that, right? So that's one side of the risk. The other side of the risk is that, well, I'm doing all this work and I don't have as much value, so therefore I can't maximize my land, right? So, and I'm getting, you know, I'm taxing myself. So all the stuff is just getting burned and I have to like put extra PP in to get the stuff from burning it. So Splinterlands is back up. Sweet. So Virus says, I expect the keep owner in my track to send me 10 SPS a day since I'm such a good land worker. Virus, that's actually not how rent works. So, you know, we'll have to discuss our contract again. Game back up. Let's go. All right. There's no difference in a tax refund for yourself and a tax for other people. If they both sums, you wouldn't receive that anyway. I guess that's true. Yeah. Just comes down to who can optimize the plots the best. Indeed. Maybe not time to buy just yet. Do you have to clear your key plot? No, I don't. That's actually one of the best things that I didn't even realize until recently. I think I'm gonna try to do a little more. People were asking for me to do like a deep dive into the white paper, and it's like I read this thing all the time. I just never like got around to actually recording stuff while I was reading it. But castle and keeps, I think they said clear. However, they will not need to be clear. Okay, so land plots by the castle keep will still require cards to work, a power source, and or a Rooney, and stake DEC. However, they will not need to be cleared, and they produce resources in a different way. So that's pretty cool. So let's go over to maintenance. What did they change? What did they change? Time to survey. All right. Best of luck, Dragon. Hope you get something amazing. Who tagged me in Splinterlands Discord? Oh. Sorry. Just had to respond to someone there. Hopefully my internet will cooperate. Actually, I don't think it will. It's still grayed out. Should we do a battle? Yeah, let's do a battle. It's very rare that I get to hop into a battle here. All right, cool. My message went through. Now I want to see, did they post the tech updates? I believe they did, but my computer's taking a while. So let me do the battle first, and then we can check this computer. So no legendaries. I don't know what to play. The only max summoners I have are Lux, Possibilis, and Immortalis. Oh no, I do have Quicks. But there's no good dragons without legendaries, right? At least not high mana, because we got 47 mana to work with. All right, let's just go with Lux. Shoot, I don't know. I really don't know. Geez. I don't like playing Earth, though. You know what? Okay, this is mainly a gold deck at this point, but still. Oof. Okay, let's do 6 mana for this. And then who can we throw in for 7? You know what? Let's go with support. It's not the best. I really don't like it, but here's my gold level deck with a Lux Vega fighting against someone, hopefully, who doesn't have... Oh, no. I'm probably going to get murdered now by the diamond level counterparts. Oh, actually, they did not go with... Oh, nope. They still got Deep Lurker there. Gold foil. All right, we're slightly faster because of that gentleman there. But one hit from the bear is going to be devastating. Okay, we got the poison. Cool. Oh, you know what? I'm going to lose, so screw this. I hate this game. Oh, no, they have not posted the tech updates link. Did they not post it last week? Oh, no, they did. All right. Oh, I got another battle here. Screw it. I want to make champ, so we're going to put our best foot forward, aka Archmage. So I don't know what changed, because they haven't announced that yet. That's outside of like land. Well, we'll see if it's worth covering when it actually comes out. So somebody was asking about, I think it was Daniel, looking at market cap. I would trust the one on the site. I know I always complain about the data on the site, and I still do, but I would say the market cap here info is pretty good. I would rely on that. You know what we haven't really looked at together? I've been looking at it myself, but what we haven't really looked at are the player numbers. So where's the dashboard? This thing has been steady over the last week or so in like the 70K range. We haven't seen like major spikes, and I wonder if the consolidation is all done now. If you look at the 7-day, 71,000 on average. Under 1 million battles. This seems like an anomaly. So that's cool. I mean, 70-ish thousand accounts seems way more realistic. I still feel like I don't know how many like real players are here, but it feels like there's only a couple hundred, like people who are like active on Discord and whatever. So that would mean that there's probably still a significant amount of botted accounts. And I mean, I'm running a couple myself, so I'm sure I'm not the only one. One of 3 remaining tracks in Area 51 got surveyed. Let's go. Wait, it just got surveyed now? What's one Rift Watcher in SPS? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's go see. If you're going to buy Rift Watcher packs, I would highly recommend not using your SPS. If you have other capital and DEC or whatever, I would buy into SPS for that. Buy now. So one pack costs 171 SPS and a voucher. So I'd probably do something like, I don't know, if we're gonna like buy, I'll collect like 180 per pack per person, just to make sure we are good with like the fluctuations, and then send back whatever we don't spend. Probably be the easiest way to do it. So it's not like, can you send, 171? Oh, no, wait, sorry. Can you send 173? Oh, sorry. Bitcoin just crashed. Can you send 180? Like, I'll just overshoot a little bit. 71. Yeah, thanks. Good luck. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you here. Do we have a castle in our region? Yeah, we do. It's owned by Kush, I believe. Jason Jenkins, what's happening? Another new name here. Welcome to the channel. Stream. Less than 10K real accounts. Everyone has alts. I remember you said your guess was like 5K real unique players. I think it's somewhere near that number. Actually, my numbers come down. I think we might be under 1,000 real players. I think there's still a lot of botted accounts and a lot of bot farms operating. But the fact that the town halls don't get more than like 200-300 people. Splinterlands TV like capped out at like 150. I wouldn't be surprised if we're under 1,000 real people, like right now. During the bull run, I think a lot of real people came in, but they left real fast too. So Yvonne would participate in a Roof Watcher group buy. Okay, cool. Let me gather some interest for this. All we need is like 100 minimum. Because again, what is my whole point with this is to make it like, it's to make it affordable for people, right? So you can get a benefit, even if it's just a 10% benefit. With like, I would think that we'd have to do like a minimum 10% or 10 pack buy, right? So you would need to send me. You need to send me like 11 vouchers and 1700 SPS, or we'll just say like 1800 SPS. But in return, you would get 11 packs, so 10% bonus on there. That way it just makes it easy, and we would just do it in multiples of 10. All right, that might be something fun we can do. Dom Ever is in the house. What's going on, Dom? Dom, I know you claimed your land already. We're trying to see if there's... Oh, actually, if there's still interest for a second group survey, we have about 60-something plots now. So if you're interested, I don't know when we're going to do it. Hopefully soon. But reach out and let me know. You can hop into the Discord too. Town halls are not an indication. Well, I had 12 million players at one point. You did not see 6 million people watching Blizzard's live events. Well, okay, sure, fine. Valid argument. Although I would say that most of the people who are invested here or who are in the game are highly engaged because they're also investors, right? So like, why would I ever attend a Blizzard town hall or a live event unless I really wanted to be there? If I just enjoy the game, I would just play the game. But the town hall is almost like an external or like public meeting for the company. So I think the town halls are very different from like a WoW or Fortnite live event. Again, I'm probably being a little extreme by saying under 1,000, but I don't know. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's 5 or 10K that we were at before. Here you go. Alicios is saying official YouTube is at 3,000 subs. Again, it gives an idea, but I would say that a lot of people may have subscribed during the bull run and then forgot about the game and no longer play. All right. So there's your risk to the downside, and your risk to the upside, as you said before, is not everybody watches whatever's happening on YouTube. So if you want another number, calculate the exact amount of people in Discord. See, but Alicia, same thing with YouTube. There might be a lot of people who jumped into Discord that have it open. Like I'm trying to clean up my Discord because I'm in so many games that I was involved in like a year ago that I stopped playing, or I still play, but I don't. Well, I guess if I still play, but I'm not active on Discord, that counts. But see, there you go. Like Jason's been playing for 2 years, has never bothered checking out or subbing to the YouTube channel. Now, Jason, do you attend the live streams? I did claim fairly basic polls, so I bought 6 more in Jarvis region. Got to keep. Whoa! Congrats, Dom. That's awesome. Wow. It's a good feeling. Okay, cool. So I guess that's it for today, guys. I don't know what else there is. There's no oh, hold up. I just want to see something. They have not posted it there. Oh, they did. Release notes. Did I just freeze like crazy? I think I felt it on my end. What I mean is that it give you the all-time high amount of potential rare players, and sure, many might have been. Okay, that's fair, Alicios. That's a very good insight. I listen to Discord usually from my mobile phone instead of using YouTube. There you go. Yeah, again, I mean, I think whatever the real number is doesn't matter, because we will, fingers crossed, get more attention as the market picks up over time, and as more stuff comes out within the game and asset prices rise. All right, here we go. So we got the guild mailbox. You've got mail. Land SPS distribution changes. Okay, so we knew that was coming in. Looks like that got confirmed. Ooh, there's not much today. Oh, see, I was right. Boring April. There's not going to be anything else. I mean, we got land in April, so I'm just being facetious here. But I don't know that we're going to get any other major updates. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. But you got the mailbox today, as well as the land changes, and then the general updates. Land survey boost. Ooh, can now be paid with a split of DECB and DEC. If you do not have a sufficient amount of DEC batters, it will fulfill the remaining payment using DEC. Amazing. All right, so people asked, and they have received. We have added the same purchase block delayed non-card markets that already exist in the card market. Now that land is being sold. Okay, cool. Time crystals are now transferable inside the game. Okay, why only time crystals? Okay, so that'll be my project over the next day or two to get time crystals out to everybody who participated in the land thing. So on the currency activity page, staked SPS has been moved to the submenu of SPS and DEC batters. On the currency. Oh, there's a submenu in DECB. Okay, submenu. PayPal checkout has been updated as some functionality they were offering has been removed. Okay. Fixed an issue where a multi-token transfer blockchain operation would accept illegal entries. Okay, cool. Fixed insurance survey. Oh, this was already fixed before the update. Cool. All right. Well, we got some stuff here. I saw the mailbox. We got 1/5 of land. Wait, what? Time crystals are transferable. Thanks, Ryan. Yep, I'll be sending those out in a little bit. I know you might have some, or you do have some. I wish they brought that split earlier. Had to go without. Oh no, that sucks. How many time capsules do people think a track should use? I'm thinking about getting 5 capsules to clear 5 plots, and then clear manually. I did get 100 buildings in a box though. Well, Dragon, to clear a tract. Okay. I don't know. That is a very good question. I mean, it all depends on the rarity of your land. If you get more rare or occupied in Magic, then a simple building in the box. Sorry, simple time crystal thing, time vault will not be enough. All right, guys. Well, I've already streamed past the 2 hours that I had intended to, but hopefully got to entertain you a little bit during the maintenance window here. So a couple things, closing housekeeping stuff that we'll let you know about. First of all, doing another land group survey. If you're interested, head on over to the Discord channel. In fact, I'll post oh no, never mind. I'm not going to post a link because my computer sucks. Or I can post it here. I'm trying to be way more active on Discord now, just because, well, I want to do more fun stuff, both with land as well as hopefully a lot of the tournament stuff. So that's actually number 2. Keep an eye out. We may do tournaments tomorrow night. So I don't know, but worst case scenario, we'll probably do it Thursday, although I may have to do either an earlier or shorter stream on Thursday, as I have something going on here in the early afternoon. And then finally, if you're interested in a Rift Watchers group buy, I'm going to start gathering interest. I might just do a video, and I might just do a video where I'll have people actually commit at that point. Because I don't know. I feel like we can get 100 packs easily, right? 10 people, 10 packs each. So yeah, I'll just do a video. It'll be easier to organize information that way, just using the comment section or video, or maybe I'll make something on the Discord as well. That might be easier too. And then lastly, time vault stuff. Sorry, time crystals. I will work on sending that out. I will try today. Tuesdays are just really busy for me. So if I can't get it today, then I will try to do it tomorrow at the latest. And last thing, I think I said last thing already, but I'll be live on Splono TV tonight. So that'll be in about a little more than 8 hours, 8 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to come hang out, I'll be on for an hour. No guests as of yet, but we'll see. A lot of times whenever I have guests, they message me 30 minutes beforehand, but it might just be me. We'll hang out. I missed last week. It was family member's birthday, but I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Good start to the week so far. I'll see you all maybe tomorrow night, maybe tonight, maybe Thursday. Gosh, I stream way too much. I need to go do something else. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Super fun. Peace.